All right, we're gonna jump straight into the email. Let's get straight into the game. I got an email from a guy, a younger gentleman, and this one stood out to me. I wanna lace this cat up, and I know a lot of you guys go through stuff like that or will go through stuff like this. So pay attention. This is really good. Good afternoon. This is blank. I'm 21 years old. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I guess I can get right to the point. I'm in college right now, and I want to book a consultation with you, but money is tight. First and foremost, I have been in a relationship with this girl for about a year and a couple months. We started off good, honeymoon phase and all. The relationship got rocky once I went to Mexico, and I cheated on her, and I told her about it. We talked it over and decided to get back together. Ever since then, we got back to a good place. It wasn't until recently, 8 months later, that I've been feeling like she has been doing something behind my back. When I do confront her about problems, she does get mad. I told her I want to trust her, and she gets mad at me for not being able to trust her. I just don't know if I can trust her, and I don't want to go to the extreme measures to prove that she isn't cheating on me. I just feel like when I do trust her, things are good. So I feel like in a way it's my fault. There's a lot more to it, but this is the main problem I'm dealing with right now. Wonder if you could help me out. Now let me stop again. When you guys email me, make sure you give me all of the details. Because if you want me to help you, if you want the best advice, I have to be able to analyze your situation thoroughly. You giving me half-ass story and you leaving parts out, you're not going to be able to get thorough advice, thorough solutions so that you can have the best outcome. So I emailed him back and I said, you said there's more to it, or what did he say? There's a lot more to it. So I said, you said there's a lot more to it. In order for me to help you, correctly, you need to let me know everything that's going on. So he emailed me back. It's like, yeah, you're right. And he emailed me the problem. And as you can see, you'll see why I asked him to do this, because the first time he emailed me was, okay, it's a little bit here and there. And if I give him advice based on that, it's going to be incomplete. And you'll see exactly what I'm saying. So this is his second email. He says, the main problems I have is that when we are in a good place, I'm choosing to trust her. I admit to my insecurities. He put that in quotations. I mean, in parentheses, saying that basically he admits that he's insecure. I always have a gut feeling that she is doing something behind my back. I do tell her I trust her and try to communicate about it, but this irritates her. I try to stay in my masculine frame and try not to show jealousy, but it eats me up. It eats me up feeling like I don't know what she is doing. I don't want to resort to Life 360 or sharing locations, constantly checking where she's at. I don't want to do that. I want to trust her. When we are together, there are tiny red flags I get, whether it be her keeping her phone close to her at all times or posting photos on social media. Pause. This is what I say, and I didn't hit him back, and I should have, but what type of photos? You see what I'm saying? Because this is why I need all of the details. See, I can't. What type of photos? Are they regular photos or are they provocative photos? Right? I think you're a little bit insecure, so I'm going to just assume that they're regular photos. But I'll get into that in a minute. But that's an example of what I mean. So, let's see. Whether it be her keeping her phone close to her all the time, that's causing the red flags, or posting photos on social media. Other thing is when she get mad, of course, is that she would say things like, I want to experience other things, or results to talking about breaking up if we can't get our relationship together. It wasn't until one of our recent arguments about a week ago that things got aggressive and she decided to take a week of space. Now I know I have watched your videos on things that women do, but I admit to chasing her because I was initially in the wrong for arguing back and getting emotional about it. I did the wrong things in handling that, and it almost feels like she used it to her advantage. I'm definitely a victim to overthinking and always see things through different perspectives. After she took her space, She has been trying to get back to a place where she feels safe in our relationships. He puts safe in quotes. I'm guessing she tells him, I don't feel safe in this relationship. I feel like I have hurt her too much, and I know I'm not steering this relationship in the right direction. If I don't get my act together. Side note, I stay busy during the week with school, and I use my free time to get in the gym. I don't always make myself available to her. When I do see her, however, she wants lots of validation, which I give her. On the days that I don't give her validation, she sends random I love yous throughout the days. She has off days during the week as she is only working. She has days off during the week as she is only working at the moment. I don't understand that. And on the days that she is off, she goes no contact, which bothers me because she used to be consistent. She will send random I miss you from time to time. But things get worse when she starts getting comfortable when we are together and starts arguments out of nowhere because she wants validation. Once she has her mind set on something, she does not let it go. I just want to know how to handle her when she gets mad over being ignored, or her attitude when she gets mad over little things. Methods of de-escalating in a masculine way. I also want advice on how I can manage the trust issues I have. Whether it be a good idea to set boundaries or talk to her about it. What can I do to make sure she don't cheat on me or have that feeling I am being used? I don't want to put all of the blame on either. Y'all got to get y'all right together. I don't want to put all the blame on either of her, but it feels like manipulating on her part and insecurities on mine. So he says it feels like she's manipulating him and he's being insecure. I don't think I would ever know if she did something behind my back, but if I choose to trust her, I don't want to get hurt. Typing this out makes me realize that I need to keep both hands on the steering wheel and stop being a bitch. I know there are a lot of ways I can improve and make the relationship better. I just don't want to do that, and she has a sneaky link she is with when we are together. Although I doubt it, it is my fear and the reason I don't put all of my effort and trust into this relationship. If you have any words of advice, I will take it. Thank you. Now, I know you want to hear about, how can you want to learn how to de-escalate in a masculine way and all of that. And I'm not even going to get into that in this email because if you listen to me, I did that maybe an episode or two ago to the guy who wrote this about how to de-escalate arguments. But you have a different problem, and a lot of you guys have different problems. You trying to figure out how to fix this, right? And really the only way to fix this is to fix yourself. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't even about whether she have a sneaky link or, because if she do or she don't, that's coming. If she don't have one, your behavior, that's coming. If she don't have one already, it's not even about that, and you can replace her, right? If you replaced her right now, that's coming based on your behavior. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you why you acting like that. In a second. But I think you want something from me. How to be more masculine in the situation, what to do, how to fix her, arguing and doing all of this shit. But the answer is I don't think that I think you looking for something different than the real solution, and the real solution is yourself. Now, first things first, right? Let's get into it. First, and this goes out to you and the rest of you guys in a situation like this, to where you are in college, you young, you trying to build your foundation, right? You trying to get your shit together in college, you trying to accomplish something. You are not ready for a relationship. Number one, you too fucking young. You don't even know basic shit. Like this is basic shit. You don't even know how to even deal with it. If you don't know how to deal with stuff like this, you are way too young to be in a relationship. Oh, you not even too young. If you old and you don't know how to deal with this, you too inexperienced to be in a relationship. Right? But you in college trying to have and maintain a relationship, right? While you got all of this other shit going on. Do you know relationships take a lot, bro? And you trying to get your shit together and trying to maintain a relationship with a young chick at that who's not as mature, that require from you at least require, you know, a lot more game, a lot more attention. And I don't mean giving her all of your attention, but younger chicks who are immature require a lot more, you know, a lot more game. Let's just say that. So you're not equipped for that when you're trying to build and get yourself together. You neglecting all of the things that you need to be doing to make yourself attractive, to build your foundation so you can be set up so you can have a girlfriend and a family one day. You neglecting that to put it into this chick, and it's not gonna work out for you. As you can see, she damn near about to, if she ain't already, she about to, you know, jump on some new shit anyway, you know, and all that's gonna be for nothing. You too young for that, bro. When you in college, take the time to date around, learn the game, learn women, learn what they like, learn the skills, you know, date around, but put your energy into building your foundation, because that's gonna be, you know, your foundation is your everything when you start to get older. You see what I'm saying? And if you don't have a solid foundation, you're gonna be out here on a house of cards. So you need to build that foundation, your mind right, your money right, your career, your mental, your health. Start that. Worry about that now. Put the energy into that now. Stop trying to worry about a relationship. These hoes gonna be here in 10 years. All women gonna be here. Women gonna be here. Relationships gonna be here. A relationship and love ain't going nowhere. But those opportunities that you have to set yourself up, they ain't gonna be here. That opportunity you have right now ain't gonna always be here. So take the opportunity while you can, while you're young, to set your life up to where you need it to be. Fuck a fucking relationship right now. You're not ready for it, bro. You're not ready. You're doing basic shit that's fucking the game up. Basic rookie mistakes. Because, you know, and that don't make you a bad person. You just don't know. You're young. You don't have the experience. Get the experience of learning to deal with women and dealing with their emotions and shit like that. You don't even know how to deal with your girl's emotions. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't ready for no fucking relationship. Now, and that's most of you guys that's young, that's going through college. You shouldn't be in no relationship. Now, younger college age women are not mature enough to be in a relationship. I know you hear the advice, get a young hot chick, and that's for guys who older that got game. And I would suggest you wait for a woman to go through her whole phase anyway. But younger women are not, the majority of the time, a younger woman is not in the relationships for the right reason. A lot of the times those younger women just want a consistent source of validation. It's not about building a future. It's not about building a family. It's not about building legacy. It's not about, you know, having purpose in the world and providing the world value through your empire that you've built together. It's not about any of that. It's about getting attention from somebody consistently. And a lot of the times the guys who end up in those situations with girls that young usually be the simpy guy. You understand what I'm saying? Women that young are not. They're going through whole phases and all type of shit. You have to understand, especially when you ask a woman for a relationship, you ask her for the relationship. A lot of the times, especially younger women will say, yeah, just to have a boyfriend, so they can just get attention and all of that shit from. So be careful with the young chicks. They not ready. And a lot of them going through whole phases or haven't been through their whole phase yet. And you know what I feel. You know how I feel about not even how I feel. This is real. You know what I say about the whole phase, right? When you look at your girl, everybody, when you look at your girl, when you look at your woman, you have a past hoe, you have a current hoe, and you have a future hoe. Usually, just generally speaking, the girls in college and younger than college and shit are the current hoes or the future hoes, and that's not what you want, right? And when I say hoe, I don't mean like 200 bodies or fucking the whole basketball team. I'm just saying women doing things that you wouldn't find pleasing if she told you. Like if she told you that, throughout a period in her life, 6 months out of her life, she would have casual sex from time to time, or, she was dating one guy, dating another guy, and then fucking another dude. Like that's whole phase shit. So, that don't mean a person is just like this super slut, but they all go through this phase, where they're trying to maximize on their beauty, right? And get as much attention as possible from men. And a lot of the times it's sexual attention. It's biology when you think about it, but I ain't gonna get that deep into it. But, women who are young are naturally, if they don't get scooped up when they super young and get in a long marriage, are naturally gonna go through shit like that. And even let's say a woman get married at 18. If she break up at 30, she gonna go through that. So you don't want a situation where a woman ain't been through that, haven't lived it and experiencing and trying new things out and having quote unquote fun. So you want to make sure the fun stage is out. And usually girls in college and younger chicks haven't got that out of their system, but that don't mean they won't take a boyfriend. See what I'm saying? They'll take a boyfriend, they just cheat on you. So, understand that about young dudes, all you young guys trying to be in relationships. You guys are getting cheated on by guys who are more quote unquote alpha player, older guys who have their shit together, because you can't compete with those. And they have what it takes to get these women. You see what I'm saying? But they just using y'all for attention and shit and convenience. You see what I'm saying? That's why a lot of younger women, especially in America, or what y'all like to call Western societies, it's about the relationship is basically about convenience for them. You don't want that. Right? Now, the next point, bro. So not only are you young and in college and you don't have your shit figured out, you broke, bro. It takes money to maintain a relationship. If, that's not to say you need money to get into a relationship, or you need for a woman to like you. No, but it takes resources in order to maintain one, in order to feel good about yourself, for you to have a solid foundation so you could take care of yourself. When a woman gets hungry, right, and you the man, right, and you can't afford to feed her, or y'all can't afford to feed her, she gonna start looking at you funny. If y'all driving in a car, right, or if y'all standing at the bus stop, right, because you ain't got no car and she ain't got no car, you the man in the situation, y'all standing at the bus stop and it starts raining, right, it's very uncomfortable to be sitting in the rain trying to get somewhere on a bus, public transportation, right? So now that it's raining and a car passes by and hits the puddle and the puddle splash on y'all, she gonna start looking at you funny, right? Because guess what? She's sitting at this bus stop with your ass, but it's dudes in her DMs with cars. It's dudes in her at her job that got cars, and that they have their shit together and they hitting on her. And then love starts to wear off when survival kicks in. How can I be comfortable? How can I survive? The love shit goes completely out of the fucking window. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to understand that you need resources in order to maintain a relationships. Will women give you a shot if you broke? Yes, but you better have a plan. That shit ain't gonna last they ain't gonna stay with you forever, and you broke because they have to survive. And why would they survive? It makes sense though. Why would they struggle with you when they don't have to struggle? They can get good. They can get the same thing from you. Let's just say you gave a woman everything else, but y'all was struggling, right? Which is struggle adds stress and all type of shit. But let's say, you had sex good and, you was attentive and everything, right? But you was struggling. What if she can get everything from somebody else and didn't have to struggle? You understand what I'm saying? What do you think she gonna do? People really don't want to struggle if they don't have to. And when a woman is struggling, the first person she starts to look at funny, right? It's crazy because it will tell you, you should look at yourself as to why you're struggling. But women do look at themselves, right? But they don't say, well, why am I struggling? I need to get a better job, blah, blah, blah. They say to themselves, they'll say that sometimes, but they'll say to themselves, what is it about me that I'm attracting a bum and I got to struggle? See what I'm saying? They'll start to looking at your ass. They're gonna start looking at you funny style. You in a situation, you broke or whatever, y'all can't pay the bills, y'all struggling to pay the bills, the light's about to get cut off. They gonna start looking at you crazy, bro. As the man, as the leader. So before you try to get into a relationship, you need to have your shit together, because it's only a matter of time. And if your girl is halfway decent, and even now today, being that we have the internet and we have simps all over the place that's messaging women, it's only a matter of time before your girl start looking elsewhere for survival, or to at least be comfortable. It's only a matter of time. And trust me, the options are there. Even if she ain't a dime, the options are there. They somewhere in her DMs. There's a guy on her friends list somewhere, or following her somewhere, that's better than you, and she know it. So make sure you have that piece together, right? And again, you know, your money alone is not gonna keep no woman in line. I'm not saying that. Know your money is not gonna fucking, make women just want to fall all over and head over heels for you and all of that. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, when you're in a situation with a woman, and then struggle comes, and then the survival part kicks in, the survival switch in human beings kicks in, the love is going to go out of the window. And now it's going to be based on survival. And then she's going to start looking at you funny. Get your shit together if you're young before you try to get into a relationship. And that's not just your mental health, your purpose, and your fucking your muscles and all of that shit. So you say you in the gym every day, but you're not working every day. You didn't say I work every day. You didn't say I work every day. You didn't say, I'm handling my business every day. I'm starting a new business every day, or I'm recording videos for my YouTube channel every day, or putting out content every day, or driving Uber Eats every day. You said I'm working out every day, which is cool, but you need the money, bro. The muscles ain't gonna do nothing for you. Trust me. The muscles ain't gonna do nothing but get you the looks. Muscles, women don't fuck muscles. They don't marry muscles. They fuck game. They submit to provisioning. I'm not saying don't be healthy, and so you can look good and be confident and have, healthy testosterone flowing through you. I'm not saying that, but you should start prioritizing what's important. You understand what I'm saying? But that's good. Stay in the gym. But you young, you can find the time to start incorporating your money into that, because you didn't say I do this. You said I'm in the gym every day, not working on getting your money together. And you need money to maintain a healthy relationship. No ifs, ands, or buts about. Now, what have I told y'all about cheating? Stop cheating. If you want to, I'm not saying don't deal with other women, but if you gonna deal with other women, be honest. You would be surprised at how many women are willing to accept that, so long as you don't disrespect them and you keep it out their face. You understand what I'm saying? But when you cheat, you violate people's trust. You show how you're a liar. And when women look at you and they hold you in high regard as this honest, good man with integrity, and you lying and doing all this sneaky shit, that makes them look at you funny. It's not the fact that you have other girls that turns them off. It's the deceitfulness about what you're doing. The fact that they can't trust you. You see what I'm saying? That's what gets them. And here's the thing, when you cheating, all this is based on you basically being a dirtbag. You basically projecting that onto the girl, because it's coming. And if it ain't, or it's came already, and that, because what goes around comes around, and you scared of that. See what I'm saying? That's why I don't teach you guys to do dirty dirtbag shit, or do manipulative shit, or do dark game and all that. That's why I don't teach that, because that has consequences. One of the consequences of playing the game dirty, like my man doing, is this: worry, insecurity, and shit. He think it's coming. He know it's coming. He know it's a lot easier for her to get off than him. You see what I'm saying? So stop cheating, man. Stop cheating. And not only, and see, the thing is, that's coming, right? And a lot of the times what you do is you either extra insecure, which gonna turn your girl off because you know it's coming, or you try to right those wrongs. So you simp harder. See what I'm saying? You go into overdrive with the simping in order to make yourself feel better about what you did. And and when you go into super simp mode, trying to, subconsciously right your wrongs, it makes your behavior less attractive to your girl. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why you should cheat. When I say you shouldn't cheat, it ain't because, it's just so wrong and all. No, it's the consequences that come with it that most guys are not ready to deal with. You feel what I'm saying? Right? Now, you say your insecurity, right? Your insecurity. Let's talk about your insecurities, right? You say you get a gut feeling, and that gut feeling is what I was just talking about, right? I don't even think that it's your gut, like it's just your guardian angel telling you, yeah, she's doing something wrong. It's the fact that you know that it's coming and you insecure. That's the gut feeling, right? It ain't a guardian angel. That gut feeling that you have is insecurity, right? Because to be honest with you, you said she's giving you little red flags. She didn't really, from what you said, it ain't really, my phone is always with me, bro. I don't even feel right without my phone. Look, I'm damn near about to lose my mind. You see, I'm looking for it, I'm about to lose my mind. But it was in my pocket. Our phones are always with us. It's our privacy in there. Our most sensitive things and memories and passwords and bank account information is in the phone now. So people naturally keep their phone with them at all times. Their entertainment and everything is in the phone. So when people get up and go take a shit in the morning, they got their phone. A woman would probably be like, "Oh, something is up with him because he always have his phone." Yeah, I do, but it's because I don't know. We attach to our phones. It's like, what would life be without the phone? So I don't think that that's a good enough excuse. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, yeah, that's a red flag. She cheating on you because she always got. If you think about it, you always have your phone too. You see what I'm saying? Your phone is always near you in arm reach. All of our phones are always in arm's reach of us at all times. We damn near have to make ourselves put our phone down to go do something else and say, I've been on this phone too long. But that's not really a red flag to me. You feel what I'm saying? But again, based on your behavior, because you a dirtbag, you think everybody else a dirtbag. So you trying to find something to justify the way that you feel, right? Based on her behavior, when the way that you feel has everything to do with the way you move, the way you've been moving, because you a dirtbag, because you a cheater and shit like that. It ain't her. It ain't because her phone, right? Yeah, that's not really what else you said. It was her phone and let me see what you said up here, bro. Or posting photos on social media, right? I don't know what type of photos that she posts on social media. If they provocative, I'll say this. If they are provocative, that is a red flag. That means she's looking to replace you based on your behavior. 9 times out of 10. She's looking for outside attention. If that is the case. And that's not even based on not only based on your behavior, but the situation, right? You have a young chick who's, if she's hot, or even if she ain't hot, she's going through bodily changes. She's fertile, right? She's a lot more fertile. And when women are fertile and, they behave in such a way to where they want sexual attention. This is the whole phase shit. So like I ain't gonna get deep. I may get deep on another show, but all of these things have something to do with that. That's if she's posting provocative photos, which is why you shouldn't be with women in college anyway, or younger women anyway. But if she's just posting regular photos, I can't really say that that's really a red flag. You see what I'm saying? Now, when she said, if you say she says shit like she wants to experience other things when she get mad at you, you should That's if that was me, I'd be like, okay, well, you can go do that. If that's even on your mind, if that's on your mind, then I ain't got nothing else to like. What else? What more do you want to hear? See what I'm saying? What more do you want to hear from a woman when she says, well, I want to go experience other dick? Basically what she's saying, I want to go experience other things. You know, again, you got to be accountable. That's the way you behave. It's the way you behave. You don't have your shit together. Y'all can't do shit. She looking on Instagram, seeing bitches get flew out and down in Mexico having a ball, and you know they living their best life, and you here struggling. And it's not wrong that you struggling, but people want to live a certain type of way. So not only are y'all struggling, she dealing with your insecurity and your bad behavior, and you cheating, bro. See what I'm saying? So I want to experience shit. I don't want to be in this situation when she get mad. I don't blame her. But for me, okay, well, you're gonna have to go do that. If you even thinking about that, I'm done. I think you should walk away at that point, you know. But I don't blame her or anybody for not wanting to be in a situation that's stressing them out. They struggling. Their man is insecure, and you say you got aggressive, which. To me, when motherfuckers say I got aggressive or shit got aggressive, you be leaving shit out. To me, that says you probably put your hands on the girl, right? Don't put your hands on women if that's what you did. That's nothing good comes from losing yourself to the point to where you put your hands on a woman. But again, that's the red flag about I want to experience other things. I understand where you're coming from. That is a red flag for me, but I want you to understand why this is the case. I don't want to get in the habit of, oh, these hoes ain't shit. And the reason I call myself Captain Saver, bro, is not because I want to feed you things to make you feel good. I didn't start this podcast to say things on here to make you feel better about your situation. Anybody listening to this, I started this to help you, and a lot of the things that come, one of the main things that come with help and helping yourself is you have to look in the mirror. So I'm basically holding the mirror up to you. So yeah, her saying, you know, I want to experience other things, right? She shouldn't be saying no shit like that. For me, that'd be enough. But you have to understand the situation that she's in. She's young, she's fertile. Guys are hitting on her. She trying to be loyal, or I don't know if she's trying to be loyal, but she trying to be in a relationship. You know, her man is insecure. Her man is broke. Her man can't control his fucking emotions. Her man is a cheater. You understand what I'm saying? You have to start looking at yourself. Now, you said she starts arguments, right? She's starting arguments because she wants validation from you. She's not starting arguments because she wants validation from you. She's starting arguments because you're the person she can go to argue. Them dudes who probably hitting it. I don't want to make you paranoid, man, but you know, she probably got to get back, right? But guys like me that she dealing with, she can't dump that on them. You the space for it. That's why women argue with you. They argue with you because they can. If she respected your gangster, right? She respected you. If you respected yourself, she would come to you and try to communicate that with you. She would say, hey, listen, you know, I feel empty, or, you know, I feel like, you know, I don't feel safe around you, or, you know, I feel like, you know, you don't love me, or, you know, I get shaky sometimes because I don't think you like me. I don't think you think I'm pretty. Women who respect you will come at you like that. If she coming at you arguing, it's because you're the space for her to argue. You are the breeding ground, or you are the dump for her toxicity. So it's not because she wants validation. When women respect you, they'll come to you with some sense. I don't care how old they are. You understand what I'm saying? She knows that she can be toxic with you. Now, the way that you handle that is you have to set boundaries, and you don't engage in arguments. Remember, it takes two people to argue. You see what I'm saying? And so if you arguing back with her, she know that if she needs to argue, if she want to blow off some steam and be toxic or whatever, she can come to you because she know that you gonna feed into it. Stop feeding into it. And also let her, if you come at me on some immature shit, if you come at me on arguing and fighting, if you want conflict, this ain't the relationship for you, which you shouldn't be in a relationship anyway. But at any point, I don't care how old you is, if you let a woman know, this ain't the place to argue over here. It's cool, we humans, we not gonna see eye to eye, right? But we ain't doing the toxic arguing shit over here. And you have to stand on that. And if you stand on that, they'll respect that and they'll figure out another way to come at you. So that's why she's arguing with you, right? Once you set those boundaries, you have to be willing to walk away in order for them to see that that you serious. If they don't think that you serious, right? If they don't think that you mean what you say, they're just gonna keep pushing the envelope. So there may come a time to where you try to enforce boundaries, especially if you try to enforce them late in the game like this, a year in, 2 years in. But there will come a time to where she may get in her feelings, right? She may get in her feelings, and her feelings may override her logic, and her feelings may override, the respect that she's supposed to have for those boundaries. So she gonna press her luck. You see what I'm saying? At that point, when she press her luck, after you enforce your boundaries, you have to be willing to walk away. If you can do that, they'll stop. Whatever your problem is, it'll stop if she respects that. You see what I'm saying? If you have a girl that, let's say, she don't know no better and she curse you out, right? Or she call you out your name. If you put the boundary, say, hey, listen, don't ever call me out my name ever again, right? A lot of women will respect that and not do it again. But there are some women who may get emotional or for whatever reasons feel like they want to see if you bought the shit that you're talking about. When they do that, you have to stand on that. And if that, a lot of the times that means, not a lot of times, the only way to stand on that is to walk away. Put them on ice for a little bit so they can see that you're serious. Can't put your hands on them. Yelling and screaming ain't gonna do nothing. That's arguing. But you gotta handle that. So, set your boundaries and then don't be afraid to walk away. And I can guarantee you the arguing will stop. She'll figure out another way to communicate her issues with you. See what I'm saying? Now, again, you need to fix you before you try to be in a relationship, because your behavior is going to ruin the relationship, right? You insecure because you broke. You don't have it together. You can't compete with the people that's really after your girl. You know that, right? Not only that, you cheated before. So you did some foul, and you know that, life says what goes up comes down. So all of these things are making you insecure, and it's manifesting in your behavior to the point that it's ruining your relationship. So you got to get your shit together, right? The reason that you don't trust this girl is because you projecting this insecurity onto her. You projecting you onto her because you a cheater, right? You project that onto everybody else. The people who do the worst to people are usually the biggest cynics. Usually the people who are the biggest people who they don't trust people. They always negative. And they like that because they know what they willing to do. So they project that onto other people. If you fix that, if you start moving with integrity, if you start doing the right things in the world, not just in relationships, being more positive, you'll see that you won't have a hard time trusting people. Right? And even if people are dirtbags or people are negative, if you know that you're a good person, them violating your trust ain't gonna bother you, because you know that that's their loss, not yours. You understand? All they doing is removing themselves out of your life. And them doing that, it makes your life easier. So do the right things, make yourself the best person that you can be, move with integrity in this world and as a man, and you'll see that your trust issues are pretty much in. Now, do I trust everybody with my life? No, but I'm not sitting around like, what is he doing to me? What is she doing to me? I don't really care, because if you violate me, you don't get access to me no more. And I'm that valuable to the people around me. So I'm not concerned about what you're doing, because I ain't out here doing nothing wrong to nobody, and I know where I'm at with it. I know me, and I know how much value I provide. And if you fuck me over, whether it's a chick or a homie, a family member or whatever, I ain't stressing it. You just made my life easier. You see what I'm saying? So, but I can say that because I don't do bad. Yeah, I don't do ill will to nobody, women or nobody. You see what I'm saying? I move correctly. I move with integrity. You know, and I feel good about myself. I'm doing good things in life. You know, I'm a good person. So I'm not worried about, you know, what nobody else may be doing behind my back. Eventually it'll come to light. And when it do, you out of here. That's it. So think about that, right? I'll say this and then I'll be done with it. You need to get your shit together, not just your money. Everything. Get your foundation together before you try to get into a relationship. Because if she leave you right now, you get another girlfriend, the same thing gonna happen to you again. Get your shit together before you try to build a Stop bringing people in your fucked up world, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Just think about that. Stop trying to bring people into your shitty storm. It's not good when you do that. Fix your shit. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to be balling. You don't have to be super happy all the time. But if you know your shit fucked up, if you know you got personal issues, you know you toxic, you know you insecure, you know you feel a fucked up ways, don't try to bring people in there. I don't even feel right being around people like that. Nobody. Let alone a bitch. Get your shit together because you leave a better impression on people when you solid. And right now you're not solid. If you keep working at it, you'll be solid and you'll be the man that every woman dream of. But right now you just a young dude in college who just wants validation so fucking bad that he willing to go through anything for it and neglect building his life for it. Build your life first and get your shit together. Get your money right. Get your purpose right. Get your career together. Get your business together. Get your health in order. Get your mind right. Build you a solid foundation. A lot of the problems, right? Get your game together. Learn women. Get your relationship skills on point. Learn how to get sex. Learn how to keep women around. Learn how to make them orgasm. Get all of this shit together, right? And when it's ready, when you're ready for a relationship, a lot of these problems that you have, or anybody, the rest of y'all that's listening, those problems that y'all have, when your shit is solid, a lot of those problems will go away. Trust me. See what I'm saying?